Yo, 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 how's it going, everyone? Welcome to Danganronpa 2, Episode 11! We are finally getting down to the trial, and Brent, I am looking forward to this because I cannot wait for your reaction to people being stupid, or people just not knowing information and you just tearing them apart. We are doing this on mean difficulty, just by the way, just to remember, you know, just more choices during the arguments, and...
The logic difficulty is mean because it'll bother me so much that they pretend to not know what's going on.
Oh god, right? Yep. Oh man.
Let's begin with a simple explanation.
The best part of this, though, is that we don't have to voice act for this entire trial.
Nice.
I know. It's so nice, dude.
And vote for who done it.
Who done
If you
it?
vote correctly,
Definitely
then only the
Hajime.
blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this
So this is the explanation of what the trial
Such a cruel rule.
or
Yeah, essentially this... Okay, so at the beginning of each
Explanation of the
trial... Yes, at the beginning of each trial, Monokuma's like, yo, this is how a trial works. So, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
just in case you don't understand it from the other times I've explained it to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
one.
Yep. Just in case you totally forgot, even though this is like the, I don't know, most important part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I think there's like one point in a different Danganronpa game where like it's like the last trial and he's like, you guys know how to do this, I'm not gonna explain it to you.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we
Nice.
supposed to
Mikon,
do?
the shy one, leading the charge in the trial. Always good.
Yeah.
With our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Definitely Fuyuhiko. 100%. I'm
Yeah.
calling it right now. Definitely
What you're really
Fuyuhiko, the
trying
one
to
who
say is
wasn't
that
at the
you're not
party.
killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway.
It means exactly
why
what
don't
he
we try
said.
talking about the most pressing
Yeah.
issue on our minds.
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything to rebuttal about that.
The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
Yeah, it's very strange to find a body under anything or anywhere that's dead.
Yeah, right? No. If the dead body was on top of the table, that's fine. It's okay if it's on top of the table, but below the table? I don't know, man. It's very sus. Very, very sus. No, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this no matter what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I'll provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness. Okay. As things
Shoving
progress...
his acid to his face. On his ear.
Right.
His
Yeah.
taint, I meant.
Oh god. Oh, dude. Wait. You'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all your classmates will speak one after another without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Blah blah blah, use the left stick, pay close attention to the statements and choosing truth bullets, and if you lose, you die. Yeah, essentially that's it.
Yeah.
Alright, make your argument. Okay, alright. Let's do this, Brent. Are you ready?
Yep.
Nice.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Oh god, I need to remember how to do this. Oi.
At the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh?
That doesn't make
Why?
sense.
Obviously, by hiding the body, they tried to delay its discovery. Like a dog burying a bone.
That's exactly it, Ibuki. So you're saying a dog was the culprit. What he said just was strange. That's... Okay, that's not how you read that sentence. I'm gonna say it's probably... How do you do this? Probably bloodstain under the table, right?
Yeah.
Very back of the
Yeah.
dining hall.
after the killer.
Oh yeah, that would.
probably
Yeah,
moved
it's totally
along
that.
here.
Yeah, boom. Look at that.
No, that's wrong.
Nice.
Oh, the cat's back.
Is your cat back?
No.
Not on my table yet.
Oh,
At the
okay.
window.
Oh man, it's like your cat knows every time you're trying to play Danganronpa or any video game. It's like, all right, we should get in the way.
Yeah.
There was a lot of blood everywhere. There was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see.
Yeah.
I get your point.
Plus, the
Here I
blood
thought I
was in
had a
one
genius
spot, and not
idea.
a smeared like in Resident Evil, where you see a
stupid and boring
body
and
being dragged.
unpopular. You're like
Yeah, like you would have
Smear.
seen a trail of blood, right?
Respond
Yeah.
better to
Yeah.
praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
Oh my gosh.
He's lured, probably.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
Yes, Nakamura, that's exactly what I just said.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, he found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
I don't know, Nakamura, that's what we're trying to find out.
He was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
Was
The
he?
hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake.
But he had night vision
Just 'cause
goggles
the power
on.
went out
And
doesn't mean
he
he
seemed
died
to have
under
gone
the table.
straight over there.
Yeah.
The reason
Yeah.
why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party.
I would think it's funny if Byakuya went under the table to defend himself, and he accidentally stabbed himself.
he actually killed himself? Oh my god, that would be brutal. Oh, okay. What evidence do we have, Brent? That if it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably
Night vision goggles.
well, what was he doing during the party?
Okay, it would be what's her name's account.
Her, Kabuki's account? Yeah.
My headset's almost dead.
Uh-oh. That's not good, Brent.
Wrong
Do you think
charger.
it's Ibuki's account? Because Ibuki's account is only during the,
Because it.
what is it? That's just during the
During the
blackout,
blackout?
though.
Okay.
Yeah. But what was
Oh
he
yeah,
doing?
they're starting from the beginning. So
Yeah,
He's
we're talking
across the
about
room.
way beginning. I want to say it's probably the,
Okay, it's starting from way back there.
yeah, I'm thinking it's either the murder threat or oh, maybe it's the I want to go with
I'm
murder
plugging my
threat.
headset in. I can't hear
Oh,
you.
okay. Okay, you do that while I pick
Okay.
something. I don't know if that's right. No, it's not right. Oh god, Brent, I'm killing us. I don't know, man. Oh god, I didn't mean to press that. Oh, it was the knife. Oh, okay.
Why?
I don't understand why it was the
Something to
knife.
do with the knife we found under the table.
Oh my god, that's so stupid. Oh, that's stupid.
Knife?
I don't
You
think
mean
that's
that thing
good
that obviously
reasoning.
Screams,
No.
I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there.
It's like, oh, what was Byakuya during the party? Haha, it's the knife.
So in order to
It's
get
like,
it,
what?
He moved under the table.
So the only reason why you would see the knife under the table is if you had to have the night vision goggles on and then saw the glow.
Saw someone with a knife. Or saw the glow from under the table.
And one climbed under there.
Oh, but how did he notice that there was a
If
knife
he
under
knew
the table?
beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before
The
the
glowing
blackout, right?
from that whatever stuff is
Instead of knowing
from
about
using
it
the night vision
beforehand,
goggles.
Maybe he saw it right at that
And he
moment.
did it because he had access to it in his Duralum in case, I guess.
The knife out from under the table.
So okay, so he saw someone take.
That's
No,
not possible.
maybe not.
You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
Oh, do you, Pecco?
This is almost like a real trial.
Don't you agree, Brent? Don't you think this is exactly like a real trial?
So it's not a real trial, is what he's saying.
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot, but from this point, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there will be only one lie or contradiction in the debate at a time. This means there will be false weak spots. If you shoot a false weak spot with a truth bullet, not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you'll fail, blah blah blah. You have to rely on your own logic. You can concentrate. You can do stuff, whatever. Okay, that's easy.
Good
easy.
luck.
Good
All
luck.
I saw in that flash of text.
God. So, Danganronpa 3, or V3, right? The third game.
I'm sure
This is kind of the norm in it, is to have multiple truth bullets.
Yeah.
If we were playing this on an easier difficulty, we'd only have one right now. Yeah, but now we've got like 5.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, see, look at that, Brent. See, I'm healing myself with my concentration. This is why I like getting abilities
But
like
it was
that.
super pitch black. It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Yes, but Byakuya could have seen because of his night vision goggles.
Yeah.
In the dark either.
Yes, he could!
No, that's wrong.
Peko, you're so wrong!
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen.
I wouldn't say he was using them. I'd say it was found right next to him, so he
Byakuya
must have
was
been
the one
using
who
them.
used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, wouldn't that be weird? Like, wouldn't you find them on his head?
Yeah, that seems to be.
Yeah.
Then, if he was actually wearing them? Like, he wouldn't have gone under the table and then his like, his night vision goggles wouldn't have just fallen off
No,
like
that's
that.
obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Oh,
Other way around?
Why was-
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
oh, Brent. Were you surprised by Mahiru's sudden argument?
And then why was he under the table without... Because if no one else saw the glow under the table, the only way he could have seen the glow under the table would be through night vision goggles. So that means he must have been wearing the night vision goggles to look under the table to find the glowing thing.
Yes.
So that means
Yes.
he found himself there and then got stabbed for finding it there.
Yes. I believe.
That's my reasoning there. That feels correct.
I would say that's correct. I mean, because he wouldn't have... Like, for him to... Because he was across the room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he wouldn't have been able to make his way over there unless he had the night vision goggles. So I think Mahiru is just dumb. like...
Cat's in front of me now.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Okay, Brent, we're learning a new thing, okay? This is going to be either really good or really bad, if I remember how to actually play it. Essentially, what happens now is there is going to be people who do not agree with your evidence or you know, what you say, and they're going to be like, nah, I don't agree with that, so you have to battle them with a truth blade, I guess, whatever the heck you want to call this thing, I don't care. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Rebuttal Showdown, that's what it is.
Stop clicking on my freaking mouse, you stupid cat.
Oh my god, Brent. Oh
You
boy.
just used, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's
Oh
gotta
god,
be it.
okay. So essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop her arguments, or her statements, right? And then we're gonna hit her with a big-ass truth blade.
Oh, okay.
But I need to figure out, I need to figure out what
Those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime
the... No, he didn't. Ah, fuck. It's really hard to do a Let's Play and concentrate on what they're saying.
Yeah.
Because they used night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. That's what, so those goggles were planned. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
No, oh shoot, oh darn it, I gotta wait. Okay, hold on.
Cutting too
Hold on.
fast?
I'm cutting too fast, yeah. I forgot this is a thing where you don't necessarily have to be super fast with it.
So those goggles were planned. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
No, they didn't! They were in the Duralumin case! Which Byakuya was the only one who had access to.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it,
Byakuya
Mahiru.
was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
I don't think Byakuya would have just let someone in with night vision goggles. Anyways, like...
Duralumin case Byakuya had
Ah,
with him during the
jeez.
party. We found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well.
Thanks, Ibuki. really helping out.
I said assume. Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Oh, she's my favorite.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that
And I could
knife
also put
inside
it
the case
in the
too?
way as saying that he saw the glowing thing with the night vision goggles. That means he must have had the night vision. Yeah.
Basically, there's multiple ways to prove it, and they're choosing to prove it every single way.
Inside, it wouldn't be weird for
or
a
at
knife
least
to be
the
in there,
dumbest
too.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be weird.
I am weird, aren't I?
I guess
Times
I'm
like
picking
this,
the
I'd rather be fantasizing about.
instead of coming from the beginning to get to the end. I'm
Ooh,
coming
you
from the
totally
end to get to
mean
the
that in a
beginning.
perverted way.
Yes. The knife was brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too. No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it with the duct tape.
I see.
Okay, so that means they're trying to
Left under the
prove.
table where the body was found. Huh?
They're trying to prove it like a lawyer would, I guess, from the not from or from the beginning to the end, where somebody solving a mystery would be from the end to the beginning, or like from either end
Byakuya was
to
thorough.
the middle
Even he
to
couldn't
make
have noticed
them
a
need to.
weapon
I don't
taped to
know.
the
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I don't know what you're trying to say either. I think they're because none of these people, they even said at the beginning, they're like, oh, where do we start? And they just kind of picked a spot to figure out where to go. So I mean, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's the beginning or the end. It's kind of just like, okay, let's start with the body. Like, where did we find it? Why was he under there? I don't know. I think it makes sense to start there.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
No, not at all. It's not a bit much. You could easily hide, like, dangerous objects anywhere on you if he did not do a body check.
The one thing I would want to know is how the knife got taped onto it in the first place, and that means it was the robot dude. I forget his name right now.
Nagito?
You think so
Yeah,
Mr. Robot Dude over here?
like who helped him bring all the tables in? Because
I'm assuming all the tables were already in there.
okay,
Oh god, wait, what are we proving? That's right, Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility that a murder would occur because of the note. Yes, the murder threat.
I can prove it with this.
I'm really glad that it actually accepted that and it
can you
wasn't
please take a
just
look
like,
at this?
because of the gaps in the floor. Clearly there would be something to do with that, yeah.
so there's some kids screaming outside. I don't know if the microphone's picking it up or not, but
I know I can't hear it.
okay.
hell is this?
Yeah, but
Hajime and I found
mine would
this in Byakuya's
it wouldn't go over Discord, but it should
No,
go
I know,
into
yeah.
the program or something.
Oh, yeah.
A threatening
So you might
note
hear
sounds-
random screams.
It's someone else getting murdered on the island. Oh, jeez.
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me.
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
Friendly lies? Is that a thing?
That's a lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I don't think it was very friendly.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
You should have told us you received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Okay, I'm gonna do something super quickly.
What's that?
I want to see if I'm able to. Just because I don't know if this is gonna mess with anything. I don't think it will, but I need the voices to be a little higher. I don't know why. It's just all I hear is the background music, and I'm like, wait a minute, that shouldn't be that way.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
There we go.
Obviously, the killer.
No,
The killer.
you can't prove that.
All right, we just got to get a bunch of pieces of paper and pens and everything. We're just gonna see how everyone writes. I think that's the only thing we can do. Who is it among us? Who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet. How can you not believe it, Hajime? Like, we're literally... Look at that. Do you see that X?
It's like the
That's
first
like
thing-
right in front of his face? Like...
I don't think you can believe that
Can
one
I
of them
say
is a
something,
murderer.
please?
I guess, but I mean...
But at the same time, it's like you were the only ones in that
What is it,
room.
Miss Sonia?
Yeah, we're the only ones on the island as well. Like, it's not going to be anyone else.
That I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
And then she's like, oh, they're actually mine. And then it just throws a huge wrench
If
in this
Byakuya was
entire
indeed wearing those
trial.
goggles,
Oy.
how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
Unless it was glowing.
Well, you gotta
But
remember,
again,
though, is
how-
that there was a cloth over the table, though.
Yeah.
Right? So no matter where you were, you wouldn't see it unless you had lifted up the cloth. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table. Because of the glowing paint.
What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance? But painting them with glowing
No. It just painted itself.
It's as
in
if
the
they
middle of
knew the
nowhere.
blackout was
And
going
painted
to
it out
happen.
there.
Yeah, right?
They had to have
I mean, if your
already
theory
known.
is correct and this
That's
is a
why they
VR
used
simulation,
glowing
then
paint
yeah,
as
sure,
well.
you could program that. You know, you just stick a knife there and they're like, okay, at exactly this time, I want you to paint
Whoever set up
yourself.
the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
I feel like we just jumped. Like, now we're focusing on...
It was
What?
you! Peko Pekoyama?
Okay, Kazuichi. Alright.
Poor Byakuya! Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Oh my god. Oh, I love you, Ibuki. Oh, you're my favorite.
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Pecco's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
No.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Pekka was
Overloading
the
the
one
circuit.
who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened?
No.
After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. Okay. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will also... Oh, will be agree spots. Okay. So, essentially, this is the same thing that we just did, but instead of disagreeing with someone's statement, we're going to agree with someone's statement.
Okay.
This is something that was totally new to this game. They did not have it in the first Danganronpa. As far as I know, they didn't have it. They might have had it in like the dating sim part of the first game, but I think it's new to this. I think this is where it started. I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna do the exact same thing that we just did, but we are going to agree with someone, hopefully.
Teruteru, Chiaki, Nekamaros.
Oh god, okay. Chiaki's account was Fuyuhiko's outside. Teruteru's was that the gas light went
Peko
out
was in
or
the
whatever.
office.
He was in the... Actually, wait, we can just check this. Teruteru's account. The gas stove in the kitchen is powered by electricity. That's why Teruteru couldn't use it during the blackout.
Incorrect. I'm still gonna keep saying incorrect in that.
Ibuki's account during the blackout. Wait, was the other one Ibuki? Was that the other one? Hold on. Chiaki. Oh no, Nekomaru's account. Nekomaru's account was the bathroom, right?
The bathroom, yeah.
Yeah, and kept trying to use the bathroom since before the party started, but someone using it the whole time. Okay. Okay.
That's impossible.
Huh?
Let's see.
Why is it impossible?
So the way to get in and
Because
out
I
of
was not in
the
the office.
place could be through the bathroom.
Not even before the blackout.
Oh.
'Cause it's the only place that everyone has not been able to go into.
Sorry.
That's true. Well, that would you'd have to assume there's a window in there then.
Oh, you weren't
I guess there
in the
probably would
office?
be. I don't know.
That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Okay, so I think there was only one. But, I think it's
Since Pekka was
Nekomaru's
in the
account,
office-
since they're talking about the
She could have caused
bathroom,
the
right?
blackout at any time.
Or wait, I guess
It's
there's two.
impossible.
It's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Because of... Yeah, there we go, we did it! It's weird how it says consent in the middle. It's a little strange.
Pekka was telling
It's
the
like,
truth.
I'm not agreeing with you, I'm consenting with you that
Don't
your
tell me
statement
you're
is
crushing
correct.
on Pekko.
And yeah, it's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pekko's alibi.
Oh, Brent, you get to be Nekomaru!
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
Nice.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pekka was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pekko.
I guess that would be... true.
What? I feel like she's like, but I was the killer. No, but I... Oh, man.
Locked
Oh,
yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
I feel like she's trying to cover it up like, no, I'd rather be a killer than the person who took a huge shit before the death or the murder.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. Shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
This is stupid. Of course you would,
fine.
like, she should have,
How
like,
about
admitted that
We stop
she was in the
talking
bathroom
about
taking a
this
shit.
and move on to something
Because
else.
Yeah, right?
if she didn't, and they all like, all right, it was her, and she
Don't
wasn't the
worry,
one who
the
did
smell
it,
wasn't
then
that
everyone else
I
dies,
used the
right?
bathroom right after you. So you
Yeah,
can
that's the
trust
thing.
me.
Like people hold out information because they have too much pride, I feel like, or they're too embarrassed to
They'd rather
Fine.
tell
die
the
than
truth. That's the thing. It's like, oh, I'd rather die than people know
Still,
that I took
you
a
were
shit.
in the bathroom for a
Like,
really long time.
is that
basic
really?
human
Food poisoning or something?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If you die, you're just gonna avoid your bowels anyways. Then everyone's gonna know you took a shit.
The
So
office. I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the
oh my
dark?
god. Teru.
Seriously, stop it.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business,
What
especially
if
if you
somebody
didn't do any
spiked whatever
investigating.
she was eating?
Yeah.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pekka's stomachache was a coincidence, or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could drastically change. Well, Brent, do you think there was laxatives involved?
They're all running off the assumption that somebody turned the breaker off manually when it was clearly time, and it's really annoying.
This is an example where I was going to tell you, and I told you this before, where not everyone knows the evidence, and they're going to go, you know, at a snail's pace, and they're going to examine every single thing. Like, Hajime could come out and be like, no, guys, like, look at all this evidence right here that says, oh, it was actually the breaker flipped off because there's too much power going on.
Yeah.
Right? But no, this is this is basically Hajime withholding information because it'll confuse everyone if he doesn't
Now that you mention it,
I think that's basically it.
you brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
Oh yeah, wait, I was gonna look at party dishes, because I think that tells you who ate it. However, Akane and Peko were the only ones who ate them. But Akane didn't get any
no, but they did
food
eat
poisoning,
separate
though.
things.
That's true. That is very true.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that.
Super sus, Teru.
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Would they, though? Would they really? Whether Pekka's stomachache was coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it, we need to clarify that first. Oh god, I don't know how to clarify that.
Weird?
It's not knife, it's not AC timer, not night vision goggles, not
Definitely
embarrassing
that.
pose. Definitely embarrassing pose. It's gotta
that
be
one,
party
sure.
dishes.
Office, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be party dishes. I just don't know where to put it.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
A little bit from the dining
There might have been
hall.
some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
I guess it's gotta be this one? No, I guess it's gotta be the other one then. Alright, sure.
Yeah, laxative.
Did you eat anything weird?
Yeah.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Oh, wrong button. Nope, there we go, trying to heal. God, dude, this
that
is,
you mention
like,
it.
playing through Danganronpa,
You brought food to
I
the
always
office,
try and
right?
get the ability that lets you heal when you focus,
Just
because
a
it
little
just
bit
makes
from
the
the
game
dining
so
hall.
much easier. Just so much
There might have been some
easier.
laxatives in it, don't
Oh
you
my
think?
god. Haha, there we
No,
go.
that's wrong.
Perfect.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Ah, there we
Food
go.
had laxatives in it. I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
And she's like, I eat laxatives for breakfast.
I feel totally
A
fine.
way to prove it would just like eat a bit of
I said
each of
the
the thing.
dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird
Or the
accusations.
stuff that she did eat.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
apologize for
Ibuki.
causing a
Is it
scene.
Ibuki?
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not
I'm very
you.
bad with names
He's
right
the
now.
one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you
It
say,
was Ibuki.
bitch?
Wait, who's Ibuki?
No, Buki, oh, you can't move your camera on this one. Okay, in Danganronpa 3, when it goes to a scene like this, you can actually look around a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was hoping I could do that, because we could see Ibuki's hand, pointing towards... We can
Oh,
actually
yeah.
see her doing that,
This
yeah.
bickering.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't
Oh,
have to tell us.
Hiyoko. So rude.
Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred. Alright, Brent, we're getting to the point where you wanted to get to, like, 5 minutes ago. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna assume it is the irons in storage room. Because I don't think it's... Oh god, it's going over my truth bullet. How am I supposed to see that?
Stone and hit it?
Storage room
Maybe they
tablecloth,
used a remote control?
No. I think
Probably
it's...
messed with the breaker.
No.
No.
It does
No.
not have to be the breaker.
Oh.
They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Maybe they caused a power surge?
That?
There you go. Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
let's do it! Haha! Mahiru, yes! Nice.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Oh,
Which is
so
why
dramatic.
Those 3
Yeah.
irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
stupid fool!
What, Nekomaru? Jeez Louise, it kind of came out of nowhere.
My microphone is picking up those kids' screams.
Oh, is
it?
it?
Very, very slightly, though.
Oh my god, well that's okay.
I'm gonna shut my window.
The irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Oh my god, alright. Hajime versus Nekomaru, let's do this. Rebuttal showdown.
Right now.
Huh? What?
I'm back. I just got
nice.
back.
Okay, cool. Well, we're doing a rebuttal showdown with
The irons in the storage
Nekomaru.
room caused the black, then for the killer to turn the irons on. You're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the dining when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Are you just
just because
cutting
people were
all
in the
the
Doesn't mean
words?
they're not
I don't
a
understand how that one works.
So basically, okay, I'm gonna pause it just to explain it because it's too hard to do it while I'm doing it. So okay, so you basically Nekomaru will say statements, all right, just words, right? You need to cut in the direction of the words to try and cut as many as you can, right? You have the number in the bottom right corner tells you how many cuts you have. Yeah. Right? So you need to actually time it so that there's the most amount of words on the screen first, right? And then you can cut in the direction of the words, right? So you do that enough times and that advances you to the next part of the statement or the I don't know, whatever you call it.
Do you use a stick
rebuttal.
on the D-pad?
Yes. So that's all I'm doing is clicking a side or whatever to slash, right? And then we get to a point where there's going to be a weak spot, right? Yeah. Where we are going to have to fire our truth blade, which is the same thing as a truth bullet. Essentially, it's just another way of doing the nonstop debate.
Okay.
It's just it's a fancy new mechanic. I like it. It's okay. It took a while to figure out how to do it for the first time. But it's cool.
If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room and turn on the irons.
You're cutting into it 90 degrees from the actual word?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. You gotta cut
people in the
word
dining hall weren't able to cause
half.
What is AC timer? Yeah, okay. I think it is AC timer.
The irons caused the blackout.
Oh no, it wasn't. Oh god.
Oh. The storage room before that.
Oh Jesus, can I?
Turn on the
I can't flip it. Hold on.
You intend to take back what you said?
No, I don't.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the. If the irons caused the blackout.
Yes.
Allow me to cut through.
Did that just say "come" for a second? Am I crazy, or did it just say "come"?
Are just one reason the blackout occurred.
Like when it slashed, I think it said "cut," but it looked like it said "come" for a second.
I forgot what it said. I read it and then I just disregarded it immediately. You brought it up, and I don't remember what it said.
Oh man.
Air conditioners.
Oh my
The
god.
timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hams died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Cool, Nekomaru. You finally understand basic
Indubitably?
power mechanics.
Probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Oh my god.
Miss Sonia.
When the power goes out, how long of a time was it out for? And
It was only out for a couple minutes, I want to say.
Regarding the energy usage,
Probably.
probably
Because Monokuma came in and turned it back on, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time.
We've established that you couldn't.
Wouldn't have occurred.
But she's feeling bad about it, so she has to go on a 20-minute rant about how she regrets taking a poop.
The breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach.
exactly what I
Resetting
just
the
said.
breaker in that darkness would have been impossible.
What if
matter
you established like 5-10 minutes
Sounds
ago?
like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
Oh, maybe it was Hyoko because she's the shortest one.
It's all right.
And it's
You
like,
don't
oh,
have
how
to
could she
worry.
reach something so high if she's so
Because
short? And they're just
just
gonna
a
completely
petty killer,
disregard that it was a
right?
power surge.
They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
What's with the
Nagito?
weird
What happened to you?
contradictory music?
What do you mean contradictory music?
He's like, I'm all happy, but it's
What do you
like, it's all gloomy.
Oh,
to be
yeah.
Be happy.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Well,
it might just be
You have been
because...
saying this whole time that there's
I
no
don't
way
know.
a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found
Hey, there we
out
go.
how
Now
the
we're back to
blackout
normal.
occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress. Huh?
And he's using it in the most
arguing for so long?
progress hindering way possible.
Fortunately,
Of course.
it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea
He's
about what we all
flip-flopping.
should do. at this
Nagito is
point.
the ultimate troll, I think. No, not the ultimate lucky student. No, he's the ultimate troll.
Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
That's not hopeful.
You
That's
guys
opposite what
only
he's
think
saying.
there's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
Because there's something
He's
wrong with
like, oh,
you.
there's so much hope, but let me cause all this despair quickly.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I
Yes, you
can't
do,
stand
or you
this
won't
anymore.
die.
I don't want to do this to my
We've already established this.
I know, right? He's like, no, we don't have to do it, guys. It's okay.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway.
He's using hope to be
Single-
despairing.
He's yes.
Wrong.
Yes. Oh, Chiaki, hey!
I think...
He's like, what did you just say to me?
Don't think.
You say
Stop
something.
thinking.
Oh,
Because we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You say.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
before... Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint. In order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right?
Yeah, what other diagram... like, what other diagram would it be?
I'm trying to think of other diagrams. can't think of it right now.
Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue who the killer is and how they were able to move into the table in the dark. Brent, do you see it?
Everything is pointing to Nagito since the beginning of this thing, so I'm assuming that it isn't him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Spot selection.
Did anyone change clothes, by the way?
I don't think so.
There's blood got everywhere.
That is very true. That is very true.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power cord.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
It was definitely Hiyoko. Just ran to the wall and just... Yep, definitely.
Who?
The only person here who could have possibly done it. Oh, Brent, we gotta make a selection. Who do you think? Definitely Hiyoko, right? 100% Hiyoko?
We'll go with the obvious one right now.
Oh, yeah, Byakuya, right? Yeah? Yeah, definitely, I don't know, man. I don't know, who is it?
I'd say Nagito, just because everything's pointing
You're
at
the
him.
only one!
Haha!
Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging
He's like,
from
what?
everyone's
I'm making
positions
everyone
before the
suspicious
blackout,
of me, and now they're
the only
actually
person near the
suspicious
power
of me?
cord was
What?
you.
Oh, man.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a
It wasn't the
coincidence.
only one.
But
It was just
still,
the most
they
likely
had a
person.
chance, right?
Just because they were
Chance to hide
slightly
the knife under
closer.
the table?
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been Hajime, too. He could have, if he knew where things were, then yeah, he totally could have.
Exactly.
Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was right before the blackout, after the murder when he was cleaning,
There you
or right
go.
after the blackout. What,
Cleaning.
when he was cleaning? Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah. There you go, man.
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
Yeah, okay, you keep playing that off, Nagito.
But also
okay.
that would
One
mean
coincidence. It'd be fine.
it'd end up being a coincidence in the end because having Byakuya go over there at the same time is fairly ridiculous.
Is something like that even possible?
Especially if he's targeting him and making sure that he did end up over there.
Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide
Yeah.
the
It's,
knife under the
it's
table?
highly coincidental.
Well, you have to remember, though, he is the ultimate lucky student.
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go through the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
Guitar Hero!
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
How did he? I don't think he really hid the fact that he did it. It's more like he's messing with everyone, but also making himself look way more sus.
Well, just
Yeah.
admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who
Were?
killed Byakuya.
Yeah.
Talking about like he's already dead.
Well, I mean, he's not really kind right now. This is the thing, he's kind of being a dick right now.
Nagito, say something.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dude, I think he's gonna pre. Oh, man. Ay, ay, ay.
What happened there? Scott insane!
Nah, man, he's totally normal. I mean, look at him. He looks very normal and very sane, right?
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. How wonderful. How beautiful it is.
Huh?
Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as
That's
if
not how
layers
darkness
upon
works.
layers of darkness were folding into each other, and somehow they got brighter as they got darker. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together. Oh, snap!
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But I never expected.
I love how she's like right beside him. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna move to like the other side of the table.
Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, we all saw how that played out. But with the twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous! There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless.
Oh, you're the ultimate worthless student. Okay.
To have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
Aww.
That's
He
a
seems
joke.
like the sort of person
I know,
whose eyes
right?
light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Oh god. Wait. He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th, just like her? Is she the killer?
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
Slasher flicks get her super enthralled, I guess.
Yeah. Is he the real
Hey,
Nagito?
Nagito, if you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then, how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested
I'm trying
I
to
guard
figure
the
out
office.
what's the switch where he's actually not the killer.
Dude, all the evidence points towards him.
I know everything does point towards him, but knowing how this game goes, maybe they might pull it off right at the beginning. But at one point, they're gonna do something like this.
Some crazy ass plot twist where
Yeah.
Byakuya just ended up killing himself or something.
Yeah.
I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Who's out in the hallway by the fire doors?
Who is in the hallway by the fire doors?
Yeah.
Well, that was Sonya when we talked to her. She was the one who brought up the whole doesn't know what a fire door is, but knows that bottles apparently keep cats out of rooms, which we proved didn't work.
What?
I didn't need to rate the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
Well, because he's
Well, there's no way
he's the ultimate lucky student.
Worthless talent for a worthless human.
And we all thought he was unlucky for having to pick it, but really, he was lucky because he wanted it.
Yeah.
Nagito's talent, I believe his talent is the ultimate unlucky student. The ultimate baby face. No, that's Fuyuhiko. Jeez, come on.
I see. Ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
I'm left with the red mark. Haha, okay, I don't care. We've already seen this. Screw the flashbacks, they just take so much time.
But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
Brand, are you having a party in your room?
No, my nieces are being super loud and annoying.
Oh, okay. I just heard like the one little like scream or whatever I heard through, and I was like, oh, okay.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer?
Oh, there we go.
What are you saying?
Twist!
He's
of
already
course.
confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Oh, Hyoko. Oh, so rude.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait. Oh, that was weird. I don't know if you saw it on your screen, but it said Xbox Live sent you a message. And I was like, what? I'm not on Xbox right now. Oh, man.
Might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
We do not know, we just assume.
No, we have all the evidence in the world that says Nagito is definitely 100% the
I
killer.
won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the
How
curtain
did he have
for
time
a
to turn on the
bloody
irons?
spectacle.
Well, he could have had the irons on first and then just been in the dining hall when 11:30 hit.
Yeah.
Right? Because they didn't turn on until 11:30. From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. That's pretty much all you need to know. Okay, let's do it. Ibuki's account, Chiaki's account, Kazuichi's account, Mikon's autopsy report, Nakamura's account. Okay, I think the only one we haven't really used yet is Mikon's autopsy report.
Obviously Nagito.
Oh, I thought it was the A button. Is it not the A button? Hold on. Maybe I didn't read the instructions and now it's gonna screw me over.
Get more time?
No, what? Yeah, I should be able to hit the A button and it should be able to hit it. No?
He killed Byakuya with the knife he hit.
No, he didn't! No, he didn't!
No, that's wrong.
Oh, Brent, did you see that coming?
Yes.
That knife might not be the murder weapon.
Haha.
That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
The hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
Is it, though?
Because, like I said before,
On Byakuya's
it was a
body,
stabbing motion,
the
but
actual
what was on the knife
weapon
was a
is
slashing
roughly
motion.
5 millimeters in diameter.
I know, I wanted to, like, oh, man. So many things that you found out on your own, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, you know, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Jesus.
Nice. I mean, not nice.
Yeah, not nice at all.
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
They just, like, made out under the table. Just, like, for like 10 seconds.
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Oh, Buki.
And if you get a magic eye, you can use it.
Whoa.
Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever
Unless you have a
metaphor?
magic eye.
Despite the fact that it
Yes.
came from
Yes,
me?
yes. Or you
that's not it.
have
Not it.
night
What's
vision
not
goggles. The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. All right, Brent, what happened in the dark? We can know that probably by Ibuki's account.
Yeah.
I would assume, yeah.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
Don't act so surprised.
The one who told
With a
me,
Z?
remember? When
Yeah.
everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
So somebody was walking
Turn the
around,
damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you
stepped
know.
on somebody's feet.
Yeah, stepped on Hyoko's
You
feet.
guys?
Byakuya's like,
Where
I
are
gotta
you?
see what's going on.
Wasn't the
Yeah.
blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along
So
the
they had
wall.
the answer at the beginning,
Do
so the
something
breaker
about it.
overloaded.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, somebody must have turned it off afterwards.
Impressive.
So they backpedaled.
I'd expect no less
They,
from the ultimate musician.
Maybe. I don't know.
Your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth. However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
Oh, we're flashing back again. Hell yeah.
What's going on here?
After we just heard it.
This is...
Yeah.
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So, Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife, and he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it.
So by the sounds of that, it seems that Byakuya saved
What the
Nagito,
hell?
and he got
What's
himself
going
killed.
on here?
It's flashbacking to this a third time.
This is...
Oh my god, I love it. Now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
So he didn't kill him.
Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Yeah, but he was still trying to kill someone. Yeah. Like, I feel like you guys are letting him off too easy.
How
what do you
can
call
that
it?
be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
What do you call it when you plan to do something?
What other word is
attempted murder, I guess?
So much despair.
Yeah, attempted murder,
something like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising
So I
to
can
the
kill you
challenge
when you
again
are
and
the most
again.
hopeful.
Why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Yeah, pretty much. Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. Gasp. Egad. Gadzooks. Class trial suspended. Hells yeah, dude.
Well now.
Yeah, now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for ya.
What's this?
To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try to guess the killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter.
Nice. Get some
But if you
crabs.
guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion!
10 billion?
Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue
Well
on.
then, what are you gonna do?
A button to continue on, or B, guess the killer challenge. Brent?
You can choose.
Brent,
What?
do you know who it is? If it's not Nagito, who is it?
My only thought is Sonya, and that's the only thing I have.
Just because she was outside the fire
Just
door?
because she's
when we
outside
found
the
her?
fire door, yeah.
Yeah, but that was a long time afterwards,
Yeah.
though. So is that really the best evidence?
No, it is not.
I'm thinking we should... I mean, I like, disclaimer, I've played this game, so I know who it is, but it's like, I'm not gonna say.
Tera would be the other one because he's like, the gas went out, but clearly the gas can't go out when the electricity goes out.
You're really holding on to that. You're really stuck onto that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, you know what, guys? Maybe next time we'll figure out who the killer is. Maybe we'll take the Guess the Killer challenge, but let's just
Probably
leave it
not.
on one big-ass cliffhanger right now. So thanks for watching. If you like this episode, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, do the things you do for everyone else, but do it for us. Do it for, I don't know, us trying to figure out who the killer is.
If we don't come back, it means we failed the Guess the Chiller challenge.
It means that we our save data melted away like butter, and we're gonna have to just drink the butter and start from scratch. So yeah, next time.